the fuck is George Clooney?
Batman, bro.
He's a guy who used to be an actor. Then now he thinks he's a politician. Boom, here it is. Oh, wait.
Yeah, they immediately start with this.
The
the nips.
Nips.
Tight tits and ass.
Look at the
Let's
Dutch
go.
angles. Bang, bang,
And
bang,
A Joel
bang.
Schumacher film.
You know what's crazy
Joel
too?
Schumacher.
When you watch The Lost Boys, you're like, this is a banger movie. And then you watch this and you're like,
This
Well,
is a
hey,
banger movie.
Joel Schumacher,
that's definitely one opinion.
he told the one thing Joel Schumacher always said on set. He said, "Remember, everybody, this is a cartoon."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Except
So he
for it's
made
not a cartoon.
He made a cartoon.
Except for it's a live action movie.
Yeah, but it's a live action cartoon. It's
I-
supposed to be cheesy.
I'm not going to judge Joel Schumacher for making the movie he wanted to make, but I will judge.
This isn't the movie he wanted to make. Fun fact, everybody, did
Yeah.
you know
No.
that Joel Schumacher's original vision, he wanted to adapt.
He wanted to make The Lost Boys.
No, he wanted to do Batman Year One.
Ooh.
He wanted to do a dark and gritty adaptation of Batman Year One. But instead, the studio said, no, we made a $30 million fetish movie with Batman Returns. We need a kid-friendly movie.
want a
So,
car.
okay, fine. I guess we'll do for kid-friendly.
Wait,
Chicks
we're
dig
not
the
watching
car.
the fetish movie?
No. Well,
This
we
is a
are.
fetish movie.
Well, yeah, I mean, George Clooney probably has piss in his suit right now. This suit weighed 50 pounds, and he did wet himself.
I don't know. If
That's gross.
There's no captions.
Why?
This is unwatchable. Is that?
Poison
That's
Ivy.
Robin.
Is that?
That's Robin, dude. They could not have Danny Elfman be fucked to even come on and do anything for this.
I think Elliot Goldenthal did a great job with the score.
Sure.
Because when he did the score for Batman Forever, he actually was trying to imagine what a kid would say while playing with action figures. So it's meant to feel like a kid's movie.
He's shitting his pants. He's pooping in his Pampers right
Really?
now.
I thought he was like,
Do you think he's a coconut freezy or a blue raspberry freezy?
Are there coconut freezies?
Yeah. Sure.
like coconut flavored freezy. I
That
mean,
sounds
I guess you could
awful.
make your own. Why would that be awful? It's like pina colada flavor.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Pina coladas
what's
are
wrong?
nasty.
Pina coladas are delicious.
You know the song Escape?
Yeah.
The pina colada
And
song?
you feel like pina. Yeah.
You know what I
Pina
answer
coladas.
every time I hear that song? I say, fuck no. I say, I do not like pina coladas.
Yeah.
That's brilliance right there.
He did a really good job.
He did. I mean, he did what he was asked to do.
kind of fuck with the design though.
He actually got to keep that suit.
That's kind of cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so he has that
He
in his
wore
house.
it to his wedding.
He robbed the bank with it last week.
I
You
would.
smoke like 8 cigars in that, probably. My only problem with this movie is that George Clooney is
Hey,
the
Freeze,
fucking
I'm
worst.
Batman.
Yes.
Hey, Freeze, I'm Batman.
George Clooney had no fucking reason to be in this movie.
Shadow
No.
Hedgehog.
Well, at this point, he was just a soap opera actor. He was just
He
on
should've stayed in soap
ER.
operas.
I agree.
Yeah, like he was not ready to take this role on. I think if they did it now with like Dark Knight Returns, I would watch the shit out of that.
I just don't think George Clooney gives enough of a fuck about Batman to try.
Yeah, but with the right script, he could. If you just give him an
Just because
interesting
when you see
character.
the interviews he
He's a good
does where he's
actor.
just like, I mean, how could Batman be sad about being parentless? He's rich. And it's like, that's the most inhuman thing I've ever heard a human say.
Jesus, that's the most.
That's what you got out of Batman's story was like, how could this guy be sad and wear a cape when he's rich? George Clooney, you
Did
got
you
some
see
issues.
the interview with Bradley Cooper where he's like, I don't even know if I love my own kid.
All right, that might be the
to be,
most inhuman
okay, to be
thing.
fair, he said after 8 months he didn't know if he loved a kid.
He also said,
But then
if
he
someone
changed-
broke into my home, I don't know if I'd take a bullet for her.
But that was back then.
Damn.
That was then, not now. Well, though he also, but even the weirder thing is when he said that he would teared up and says, "I miss Leonard Bernstein" around his children. And he had never met
Isn't
Leonard
that what his
Bernstein.
new movie's about?
Yeah.
Isn't that movie just a big jerk off for him?
Yeah.
Well, if you don't like them after 8 months, I don't think you're gonna end up liking them.
He said he did eventually.
You probably should have liked them right off the bat.
Yeah.
I ain't no parenting expert, but I thought it was unconditional love, not maybe I'll love you in like 8 months.
not
why
if
do
you're
they
Bradley
have-
Cooper. Not if you're Academy Award nominated 13 times but no wins like Bradley Cooper.
He should have won for Guardians 3.
This is so.
That's all I gotta say.
Okay, that is it.
He should have been nominated for Guardians.
Just for
3.
that cry alone, that was a good fucking scene. Look at this fucking.
This is so campy.
Yeah, we're not even talking about what's going on in front of us. Like, there's gold unfolding.
Best commentary track.
I mean,
I will say the best part about this movie is they don't waste any time getting into it.
I mean, it's nonstop fun right away. I mean, okay, that's not true. It's gonna get boring real quick. But this is pretty fucking fun.
Feels like the '90s answer to Adam West Batman.
I mean, that's what they were going for.
I wish
That was the point.
They should have did it. They should have did a goofy rendition of The Dark Knight Returns with Adam West as the grizzled old Batman.
That'd be funny. Like he's all naked in his cave.
The fact that that Michael Cera is like the best Robin.
Yeah, that is true. We do live in a world where he is the best Robin.
That means he fucked up. That means Chris O'Donnell has blown his whole.
I mean, the
chance.
problem is he's old.
Yeah.
He was 30 when he did Batman Forever, and that script is written. It plays more like a gay love story.
To be
than
fair,
a
I'm glad it
father.
wasn't a teenager because I think
Yeah.
that'd be worse.
I mean, yeah,
But at least
but
in
also
their early 20s.
there's a lot of
Yeah.
sexual tension in that movie when you watch that. Like when Val Kilmer's Batman goes, "Yeah, it's a nice bike. You know, there's not another gas station for another 100 miles once you fill up in the garage."
Guess we'll have to go to the
I'll
garage.
put my gas tube in your little gas hole.
Your gas tank.
Your gas hole.
Yeah, yeah, in the gas hole. I like the goggles here. Out of nowhere, he just suddenly has goggles.
Bye bye, pussies.
Did you know that this was the last movie that Bob Kane got to see before he died?
Oh, that sucks.
Well, no,
That's
actually, you know
rough.
what? Fuck Bob Kane. He deserved to see this.
I don't know anything about Bob Kane.
He basically, he took all the credit for creating Batman. It
Wasn't
was
it like
actually
Bill
Bill
Finger?
Finger. Yeah, and then Bill Finger died penniless, whereas Bob Kane got all the credit.
You know, that seems to be a pretty a common running theme with comic book creators.
Yeah, they're all scumbags.
Like, I watched a short today about why so many black superheroes in, I think, DC
They have lightning
powers.
Lightning powers.
And it's
dude.
like because one guy created one superhero who had like black superhero had lightning powers, and they didn't want to pay him, so every time they had like a character that was supposed to be that character, they would just make a new one.
Yeah.
And so now there's like 40 black superheroes that
it's-
have lightning powers.
It's fucked because a lot of the work back then was freelance. There was like no contracts. There was no
Yeah.
benefits even. Like it's messed up.
I've never seen anybody good at Guitar Hero except for Aidan.
Thank you.
Well, it's mostly because like anytime you go above hard, I'm like, what the fuck? There's a blue button and an orange button? And then Aidan would just be like, yeah, it's fine.
Oh,
Got him.
Dead.
He's dead.
he's just dead.
Like look, there's a
Bonus.
look at a stop motion lizard right there in the corner. And look at the lightning and everything.
Oh my
Like
God,
this is
show her.
old like
Show her.
30s Universal horror.
I think
Why?
I've seen this movie like 4 times as a kid
I've
in
seen
like
it-
different chunks.
I've seen this movie I think like maybe 28 times.
That's a lot of times
Yeah.
to watch this piece of shit.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the metal diaper?
This
That's a
chastity
cod
belt.
piece.
He's gonna grow into it.
Yeah, it's a
Isn't Bane one of like the smartest Batman villains?
Yes, he figures out Batman's identity in like fucking a month.
Oh, I don't like this. Somebody jerked off to this.
Give
It was Joel
inflation.
Schumacher.
Kimber jerks off to this.
This feels like I'm
We're
watching.
gonna talk Kimber then.
Good.
This feels like I'm watching Scooby-Doo 2.
I was thinking that when they walked into this scene, I was like, "No, like Scooby-Doo
He
2."
looks like fucking Jonathan Jacobo.
He does.
He's like huge, and they're like, oh, let me just grab his arm and restrain him.
They're like, "Oh, I just saw him break that chain. I can hold him."
I can hold him.
Oh,
To be fair, there
I
are
like that
people.
he just yells his name.
There are people who, when you're like, do you think you could take a moose in a fight? They're like, oh fuck yeah, I could fuck up a moose, and it's like, you think you could
Do
fuck
you
up?
really understand? That's when
Nature's
he's like,
killing
you don't
machine.
understand how big a moose is.
Moose are huge. They fuck up cars when you run into them,
Horrifying.
My favorite.
and they get up like nothing happened.
Yeah.
It's funny to me that we had to show the origins of Bane and Poison Ivy, but Mr. Freeze is just He's already there.
Well, no,
Yeah.
hang on. Here it comes. We're about to get it right here.
Oh.
Spoke too soon.
Alfred, what are you doing?
I was pooping in the corner.
While fondling your man's
I was-
I wanted to touch the nipples.
Oh, the suit. Oh, my son. Oh, yes, I'm over here, sir. He even says, he asks him like, Alfred, coming, sir.
I was filling up my Pampers. I love that this is the same Alfred from the beginning, but I like to think that
Master
he knows
Bruce,
they
I've
keep getting
watched you
changed, but he's
matured.
just like, I don't give a fuck.
Master Bruce, I've watched you go through so many phases.
Why do you get plastic surgery so often? Sorry, there's a blue light going on my floor.
Well, there's a dance party happening. There she is. There she is. There she is. Poison Ivy.
Who's that beautiful girl? Can't you be any cuter?
Goodness me.
Yeah. Wish that was me.
I was always a little bit confused by the fact that Poison Ivy's like the femme fatale.
Why?
Because she's like a plant
So?
villain.
Yeah.
But
Pheromones.
I'm not saying it's
whatever.
bad, I'm just saying it's a little like weird.
I think
It doesn't like fully connect in the way that I think like it
it's,
should, you know what I mean?
I think it's just like that's just how it was back in the
yeah.
day.
I'm not saying it's
Yeah.
bad.
Plants are kind of like.
Well, it's but I mean, I guess like
I
every
don't see a tree and I'm like, that's hot.
No, but like,
That's what I want to fuck.
plants can be very phallic, and then it's also like.
I mean, did you
I don't
watch
see a
the-
single penis on her.
realistically, it's because every fucking female villain was a femme fatale back then. 'Cause
Yeah.
every
Oh,
woman
yeah.
had to
I
be
feel
sexy.
like the animated series Poison Ivy.
she was
felt-
more realistic.
Yeah, it felt normal because
Yeah,
she was using like plant poison on like lipstick, and that's like the
Yeah.
femme fatale thing.
Yeah,
like
'cause
she was
she
kissing
tries
like
to
someone.
she
Harvey Dent,
actually-
doesn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, like she actually, I love that portrayal of that character. It felt more.
I love this portrayal.
Oh, I love seeing the same cut from earlier.
I think it's awesome that they decided to cross over with the Incredible Hulk for this movie.
yeah, very bold.
This is me on Christmas.
Come on, sing.
Are those TV dinners?
Yep.
Come on!
Frozen TV dinners. Like, look at this. Look, this movie. They knew exactly what they were doing. This is the stupidest, cheesiest thing ever, and they
Who the
they
fuck?
had
Who
fun
needs
with it.
Nora when you got this lady?
Real.
Hey, marriage is sacred.
Cheating is forever.
Yeah, but she's frozen. How's she gonna know? He's holding the diamond hostage, like ransom,
He's holding he wants to hold the city.
like to freeze them,
Yeah.
and then to get them to give him money.
Yeah,
So he can pay for this.
yeah.
How much is that diamond worth,
Did you
though?
see the side?
Well,
boob?
the diamond is just power.
But
it
like,
powers
could it
his
also be
machinery.
money?
Yeah, he's using the diamonds to freeze things.
Yeah. He's using the diamonds as
But
fuel.
he's using the diamonds to freeze things to hold the city ransom.
Yeah, but he
For
could
money.
just sell the diamonds.
No,
could
no,
just-
no. That's not what diamonds are for.
I see what you're getting at, Preston.
I'm just a little
He could
confused.
just. It's almost like this is a shitty script.
Now, I'm not one to judge Joel
Well, he
Schumacher.
didn't write the screenplay. To be
Okay.
fair, he just pointed at the camera and went, "All right."
It was
say
written
the
by
lines.
Alicia Silverstone.
Say it.
I don't know who
No.
that is.
No, you're about to see her.
You're about yeah.
She's a very pretty lady, but god damn is she phoning it in this one.
Everybody was phoning it in this one, except Arnold Schwarzenegger and Uma Thurman and Bane.
Bang!
Stop.
I do not like that Robin opens the door and is like, please be looking for me. Oh dear God!
He's dressed like
I hope you're here to
Such a simp.
dance on my pole.
he's dressed like he's straight out of High School Musical.
He is.
Yeah, he looks like he's going to theater camp.
He is.
Camp Rock.
Where's his
whatever
fedora?
stupid dance
Camp
they
Rock.
did.
If he had a fedora and like a bracelet, oh boy, that would seal the deal. He literally looked like the Onceler from the fucking Lorax movie.
Tumblr sexy man.
Oh god, he would.
Oh.
Look at that sweet jacket.
Which on who?
Alfred,
All of
baby.
them.
You know what? I would let Batfleck fuck me.
I wouldn't.
I would. I didn't ask your opinion. I'm just sharing
I'm just
this.
adding into the conversation.
I wasn't asking for a conversation.
I just wanted to say that
I'm
I
just
wanted to fuck
unloading
me.
upon you, and you're just gonna have to deal with it.
I would let these leaves fuck me.
That'd be interesting to watch.
It wouldn't.
Would be like a entire being made of leaves. Like
Poison ivy.
Be pretty scratchy.
True. It would be scratchy unless you get the green leaves, because they're like smoother, like the ones that people usually use for wiping their ass.
Like poison
Shit
ivy.
in the boobs. Yeah, like poison ivy. That's a good.
Not
way
the
to,
character, the
good way
plant.
to. Oh right, yeah, poison. Yeah, because that's more interesting than what the fuck's going, whatever the hell's going on camera. What are they talking about? A bike?
Alfred's pooping. He's pooping in his pants.
He's looking at all. See, this is what I
He's
mean.
watching
There
Temple
was
of
so
Doom.
much funness, and then there's this fucking stretch where nothing happens.
Somebody edit that.
It's so goddamn boring.
Was he a Ninja Turtle?
He's big
Yeah.
pimpin', dude.
No one will notice. Okay, why does all of George Clooney's blazers in this movie, it looks like he's wearing his dad's blazer.
Fit him.
They look terrible. He has the worst fashion sense of any of the Bruce Waynes.
Oh my god. This is what cake is? Do they make them still? The zebra cakes?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, there's a version of them still out there. They slap. Those are
All
delicious.
I'm saying is zebra cakes are fucking good.
Sure.
They are.
If you're dumb and stinky.
What is wrong with
Well, what do you like?
Pig Newtons.
Fig Newtons are stupid. What do you prefer?
don't touch that woman.
Cosmic brownies?
No, because they don't have enough cosmic on their brownies anymore.
They don't have the sprinkles that they need.
There's not enough. There's
You're
like
not wrong.
3 sprinkles, and it's like, wow,
I mean,
so much cosmic for this brownie.
How many sprinkles
I'm
do you
in
want on your
space.
cosmic brownie?
I don't know. More.
Would you let Poison Ivy walk on you like that?
Yes. Do you even have to ask?
This is a man of culture. Oh, there it is! Never leave the cave without it. Come on, dipshit.
Are you hanging out with your bestie?
My
Fingers.
god, man.
Yeah.
Bane just with all these disguises.
Like, why even?
He's a master of disguise.
Why was he? Where was he
Why
that
is he
whole time?
here?
Why? Yeah, why was he needed? He didn't do nothing. He was just there in his monkey suit. He just stood there the whole time watching all this action and fighting transpire in the monkey suit. Just watching.
He's just in there, I am a monkey.
He's just lost his own world.
Considering this has only been 50 minutes and I feel like I've watched the whole movie.
Yeah.
Dude, if you want to tap out, we can tap out.
We can't. We're already 50 minutes in.
Yeah.
It's like one half of the
So
movie.
so we're gonna commit to this.
I mean,
All right.
Celia, what the fuck is that?
What the fuck?
That looks
What
like
is this, Lord of the Rings? What is this
that
shit?
is crazy.
Oh my god.
Every part of this movie is integral to the plot. I'm sorry. When did we?
A Clockwork
I don't
Orange?
think this is the
Hello?
right movie.
What the hell?
When did we step into the Warriors?
Coolio.
Oh my fucking god!
You forgot Coolio was
I
in
didn't know
this.
Coolio was in this movie.
Oh shit, dude.
Damn, baby, this shit's like a gangster's paradise.
Good.
Jesus Christ. We just checked the runtime. We're only halfway through. My god.
it has
It
not.
does not feel like we only passed 10
This
minutes.
it feels like we should be done.
This is like.
It's a slog.
I don't want to judge Joel Schumacher, and I'm not a movie man. I'd never made a movie,
But you did not.
but
I am a movie maker. And I will
there's
say
no need for this.
this whole sequence is pointless. It's Tiger.
Oh!
That's an Easter egg.
Oh my god. Where's the Two-Face Easter egg? Or did not like Tommy Lee Jones? or
You
whatever the
just
fuck-
what do you mean? What do you mean? Where was it? Was right.
I didn't
fucking-
see it.
Yeah, it was right beside.
I
the
was
Riddler.
too focused on the Riddler
Oh my
one.
god, dude, they were right side by
Well,
side.
I'm not. Fuck you.
Unbelievable.
Oh, there was no platform! I would even say, going for like the tone of like an Adam West campy Batman movie, this movie blows chunks.
Fails miserably because it's so boring.
Because it gets to this point where it just like it's like non-stop in the beginning, and then it just comes to a fucking standstill right here.
Yeah, like
And
all
there's still
of
an
this
hour
stuff is
left of the movie.
boring. Like there's so many of these scenes, and it's like none of these are interesting. Wow, that's high. That's high grade security footage right there.
There
Are you
is.
serious right now? Are you
I don't know who that
fucking
is.
kidding me? What the fuck is that?
Come on. Hey, I think one of our guys put it together in Photoshop. Hey, I don't know too much about this stuff. I'll leave it to the detective.
It looks so stupid.
It looks.
What the fuck was that?
Why didn't he keep it? The commissioner gave it to him, and then he's like, "Hey, you keep it. I don't want it anymore."
Why does Robin have like big abs and then Batman has like mini abs?
Because he's like tight focused.
What is McGregor syndrome?
It
Which
doesn't
he has.
exist.
Okay, hear me out, right?
It doesn't exist.
I know.
Based on it's named after the producer of the
I
movie.
was gonna say someone's name that I saw when the movie started was McGregor.
It is. Yeah, that is exactly it. It's named after that guy.
That's crazy. Awful.
Duh.
You know, I don't want to nitpick this movie, but I'm starting to think that they didn't think everything through here.
What?
I'm starting to get the feeling that this Mr. Freeze guy's not a nice person.
What?
Coleman's dying, Liam just dipped. He's dead in his own bed. That's how bad this movie is.
Yeah. It's like a black hole. It just sucks the joy.
And the funny part is, I thought this movie was like an hour and a half.
No.
And then when I went to go plan the schedule, I was like, this movie's 2 hours?
Yeah.
For what? For what reason? There he is, he's pooping in his pants. I thought Dick Grayson was the smart Robin.
I mean,
He's the one who becomes Nightwing, right?
yeah.
Isn't that like the smart Robin?
I mean, he is. Yeah, he is.
He's supposed to be
He is
like
one of
the
the smart
best
ones.
of them.
Essentially, yeah. Like Tim, there's an argument that Tim Drake might be better because Tim Drake actually deciphers who Bruce Wayne is, whereas
Tim
Dick
Drake-
Grayson accidentally discovers it.
Tim Drake just becomes.
Tim Drake was
He's
like,
just
hey,
Robin.
he shows up. He's like, hey, you need another Robin. I'm your Robin. I know who you are. I know Batman. I know all
Isn't
this
that after
stuff.
Jason Todd?
Yeah.
Okay, he's
So,
the last Robin.
Tim Drake is like the detective.
Well-
because he figures all that shit out.
And then there's Damien,
Then it's Damien, yeah.
who's a nepotism baby.
Yeah, he's a nepo baby.
He just gets to become Robin because his daddy's Batman.
Mm-hmm. You know, the other Robins are like this fucking punk ass kid.
You know, bonsoir is German for hello.
Is it?
It is.
Is it Coleman?
I didn't say that.
Well, I heard it from Coleman, so. Suit me up. Why the high heels?
The worst option is the high heels.
So,
Yeah,
like,
that's how
he
you- that's how
knew
you-
she was gonna discover them.
So he had a whole batsuit waiting for her on hand.
So, like, he knew in his dying days that his niece would be like, Alfred, I'm back from England.
And I'm just gonna hack into your bat cave.
I hope you have a bat suit ready for me.
It's so stupid.
I'm glad you assumed immediately that I would want to be a bat person. For lack of better terms.
Deep down, I've always identified as a bat person.
They don't even know. I have some problems with this.
Oh, do you now? Oh, now you have some problems
my
with
problem
this?
is that, like, she just got her suit,
Yes.
and they've already come up with...
What?
I'm flabbergasted. I just saw the footage get reversed, like this is fucking Star Wars.
You're having.
I need this. I don't think I can take this anymore.
Look, it's only been 10 more minutes.
Oh my god. Batgirl's kind of not okay with the feminists nowadays. What if you were Bat Person? How would you feel about Bat Person?
But I can still be Batman. Because, you know, I'm a man.
I got a penis, but you're a woman.
My favorite
so-
is that she goes, Bruce, it's me, Barbara. Yeah, like, no shit. I thought
He's
you were
never
the other.
spoken to he's like, who?
I thought you were the other blonde chick who was exactly the same height as that other blonde.
Oh, I thought you were Alicia Silverstone. Oh,
I was gonna ask for your autograph. I love Clueless.
there were so many things wrong with the last scene we just saw that I think my brain...
It
I had
broke
to
you.
stop.
I think it broke you. I think it's something short-circuited in your head.
Because, like, she just showed up.
Out of nowhere. She just knew where they were.
Like, their plan was to ambush Ivy and have, like, the fake lips, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it didn't work.
At all.
And then they got fucking lucky by the fact that she just so happened to become Batgirl.
And then
But
showed
that's
up.
too un-PC, so it's like Bat Person.
Yeah, so they just got lucky that Bat Person
She
showed
got a
up.
different mask now.
Yeah, she got a little cowl. And a new armor. Too.
Where
A new
everybody
suit.
did.
A whole new suit. Yeah,
Everybody's
Alfred
got a
made
new suit.
multiple suits for this girl.
What the...
In the case that she would just decide, you know what, I want to be a Crusader too.
We could take like 4 hours to watch her ride a motorcycle, but we can't take 5 seconds to be like, oh yeah, and they re-suited up in like thermal underwear.
Also, she can fly.
We're in the final stretch.
It took, it took long
It took 2 hours.
Holy fuck.
Fucking love that. We're like, oh hell yeah, let's do some fucking Batman and Robin, and it's just like, oh my god, who the fuck made this movie?
Oh, it's so bad.
Where'd her cowl go?
She took it off.
But why?
Gotta show off the hair.
It took a makeup artist like 4 hours to do that.
Yep.
Or a hairstylist, I guess. The makeup artist probably wouldn't give a fuck about that.
Yeah. Also, it took the costume designer hours upon hours to make a cowl for her, and she just takes it off.
It's like the poor motherfuckers who had to design the cars in Saints Row 4,
And then immediately give you the ability to fly.
and then immediately give you the ability to move faster over long distances by
So
running
stupid.
and jumping.
Like, thanks for the oversight there.
Hello.
Jump scare warning. Man, this fight seems
Oh
riveting.
my god.
We're in the final stretch.
Good God, man, it's not final enough.
It's just like Batman Arkham Asylum.
He pissed himself.
Ew.
Ooh.
He's just a little guy.
Look at the little baby in a spiky diaper.
You just start kicking him like a little loser.
Stupid little baby. Getting frozen is probably one of the worst things that can happen to you.
Oh yeah, it'll damage the nerves, your flesh, like everything. But I got a feeling that that everybody's gonna be just fine.
It's all gonna work out fine.
Well, it's just gonna blast them with a
They're getting
this
melted by
giant heat beam.
Elon Musk's giant space laser. How is there still like 15 minutes?
I don't know.
Wow. They did it.
They all just, the buildings start catching on fire.
It's like ants.
It's like giant magnifying glasses in the sky. Wow! Wow!
Oh my god. George, you suck.
Get a fucking acting class. Alfred has McGregor syndrome, doesn't he?
Yeah, he just said it. He has stage 1. Have you not been paying attention to this cinematic masterpiece, Preston?
This movie doesn't suck.
Am I the only one who understands the complexities of this cinematic masterpiece?
Fucking, I love Billy and Mandy.
Yeah. It's a good ass show.
I need to watch it again.
Yeah. Way better than whatever the fuck this is.
Just want Batman a trip.
Oh.
That was
That's
actually awful.
That was probably
it. That was Batman Robin. Aren't you glad we did this?
No.
Aren't you glad we did this?
And that's the last thing we'll hear
That was one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life.
Talk about it.
Why did we watch this movie?
Because someone thought it'd be a good idea, and nobody said no.
Jeep Swenson.